What if I told you that the next generation of gaming isn't about better graphics, but about deeper consequences? Consequences that etch themselves into your sword, that echo across the solar system, that transform your very enemies into your strength. For the last few months, 5 blueprints have been circulating. 5 games that don't just want your attention, they demand to be remembered. And today, we're not just talking about them, we're marking our calendars. This is your guided tour to the games that will define the next era and the exact dates they will change everything. Let's begin. Valor Mortis. Our first blueprint comes from a place of death and memory. The studio behind Ghost Runner is asking a terrifying question. What if your greatest weapon was your own pain? In Valor Mortis, you are a resurrected soldier, but the genius, the real hook, isn't just the monsters you fight, it's the legacy weapon. This isn't a sword you find and throw away. This is a blade that remembers. It grows with every kill, every parry. It changes its very shape based on your sins and your victories. The game isn't just set in a haunted world. Your sword is haunted by the ghost of your own playstyle. And the date? 2026. That's our date. Mark it. That's when we step into this haunted alternate history and make our mark. The Expanse. Osiris Reborn. From the personal horror of a single sword, we journey outwards, to the void. The creators of The Expanse have teamed with masters of the RPG, Owlcat Games, and they're not just giving us a new story, they're handing us the keys to a fragile political ecosystem and saying, your choices will shatter it. This is a sci-fi epic where the most dangerous weapon isn't a railgun, it's a decision. Who you betray, who you save. Can you imagine? We'd be sitting at that lunch table, and I'd be frantically asking you, what would you do? The story they're telling is one where a single conversation can lead to a character you love being spaced an hour later. They're building a moral labyrinth in the stars, and I cannot wait to get lost in it with you all. The wait is a little longer, but the payoff is cosmic. Black Myth, Zhong. After the cold logic of space, we descend into myth. Following the monumental Wukong, the question wasn't if game science would make another game, but how they could possibly follow it. And their answer was deceptively simple. What if the monster you hunt becomes the power you wield? In Black Myth, Zhong, you are the ghost catcher. But you don't just destroy demons, you collect them. You absorb their essence, their abilities. Your power set is built from the very things you defeat. This is the kind of concept that would have us brainstorming for hours. They are proving that the richest stories aren't always ahead of us. Sometimes they're buried in ancient folklore, waiting for someone with the vision to bring them to life. This is a lunch date conversation that could last for days. This one is a bit further out on the horizon. Our lunch date is sometime after 2027. It's a future feast, but one that's sure to be worth the wait. 007. First Light. From the realms of myth, we return to the world of man, a world of secrets. The makers of Hitman are taking on the world's most famous spy. And everyone expects a shooter, but they've hidden their real mission in plain sight. The most powerful tool in a spy's arsenal is the crowd. This is the origin of James Bond, not as a blunt instrument, but as a ghost. IO Interactive is applying their genius for social stealth and sandbox assassination to the world of espionage. Circle your calendars, agents. Our reservation is locked in for March 27th, 2026. That's the day we become James Bond. Forza Horizon 6. And after all that darkness, all that tension, we need light, we need joy. And Playground Games, in their infinite wisdom, has answered a prayer fans have been chanting for years. Japan. But look closer. The real innovation here isn't the location, it's the translation. They aren't just building a map, they are building a love letter. They are digitizing a feeling, the serene isolation of a mountain pass, the chaotic, beautiful energy of a Tokyo crossroad. This is the game I'd put on when I just want to unwind and chat with you guys in the party. It's a promise that the future of gaming isn't just about deeper stories or darker themes. It's also about pure, unadulterated escape. And sometimes that's exactly what you need. So, there you have it. 5 blueprints, 5 different visions of what's to come, a sword with a memory, a choice that echoes in the void, a demon made into a tool, a spy who is a ghost, and a landscape that feels like a celebration. Get your engines ready for early 2026. That's when we all take the trip of a lifetime. No passport required. So which one has you the most excited? Let's keep this conversation going in the comments. It's the next best thing to all of us hanging out together.